My brilliant moment. It was my first day at the PSU. I kind of stumbled into it almost by mistake because I'd come from a career in local government and I didn't know very much about the law. And when I came in, and I was so astounded about what people had to go through. And then I started to work with our volunteers who are just brilliant. And working with them, it's complete joy because you're working with a group of people who love doing what they do. So it's the job where I've had most fun ever. I'm Judith March. I'm the Director of the Personal Support Unit. We're a charity that provides volunteers to look after people in the civil and family courts. We provide help for anybody who could be going through, say, a civil or family matter. So it could be dealing with a dispute about their employment, it could be divorce, how much contact they have with their children. They might be going through the process of being made bankrupt. It could be a whole lot of things, and they're on their own and they can walk into our office and they can have help from a volunteer. Most people assume that the courts are about criminals and trying cases in terms of criminals. We don't deal with that, we deal with civil and family. And I think that people just don't realise how most of us will end up in that system at some time. We could go through a divorce, we could have a dispute with our employer, we might get ourselves into debt, and most people will do at some point. And when they get in there, they're just astounded by how difficult it is for the layperson. There's a lot going on for people when they come into the office. So it might be they're terrified they're not going to be able to see their children again. So something pretty devastating. On top of that, they don't understand how the courts work. A lot of our clients have low levels of literacy. They don't know how to understand the court forms, so they're feeling quite distressed. And courts are pretty frightening places. They're designed for lawyers, they're not designed for our clients. So coming into our office and there's a friendly face, you can just see the relief on people's faces. It's brilliant.
My name is Deborah Akwa. As a student volunteer, it was a really great experience because I was studying for my bar professional training course at the time, and a lot of the skills that we're learning as volunteers are skills that we need for our careers as lawyers.
I started volunteering about 9 years ago. A lot of people come, they're very muddled. Some of them are very angry, so it calms them down, and generally just emotionally and support them when they're worried.
The number of times when you see people first of all peeping around the door and they look frightened because they don't know what's going to come when they come through the door, and you can see within minutes they're looked after, they're looking happier. The number of times people have kind of come to find me to shake my hand to say this service is wonderful, and I keep on saying it's not me, it's the volunteers. And the things they write about us, they are just, they just can't believe that there's a service that looks after people like that.